Welcome back everyone, Ben here, and today we are back with more of the Last Caretaker. And if you are wondering how we got here and you haven't watched anything or you've missed a previous episode, then there'll be a link as always to the playlist in the description below. But with that all said, sit back, relax, like, comment, subscribe, and we're going to be building some humans today. We're going to be transferring our... Basically, we brought all these seeds back, and they're ready to go. But we need to meet the weight and height requirement and life expectancy, and try and not make a 33 centimeter tall human like we did last time. And we're just gonna... We might cook all four. I keep using the word cook, but I guess grow is probably the better word. We're gonna grow 4 of them, but we're only gonna take 2 with us. We've already got a third one waiting. And barring a moment of absolute, pure, horrendous distraction, I'm pretty sure we will launch the rocket today in this episode. I will be disappointed with myself if we don't. So, that's that. So there we go. We're gonna do it. So I hope you guys are all doing well. Thank you for hanging out as well. Let's, I think what we're going to do first is... Because this is actually drawing... It says it's drawing water. It's drawing a little bit. Is it, like, filling up anywhere? I don't think it is. I think it just draws water and draws some electricity. Just as, like, standby mode. Maybe to keep that, like, chilled and preserved, maybe? So, that's fine. So... Let's head back to the boat. One thing of note here, maybe we want to put a couple of typhoons on the roof or out on the balcony, is that there is no it's not self-sufficient. If the boat isn't plugged in, this doesn't actually make enough stuff there. Is that a robot down there? It is. There's 2 down there. Huh. Feel myself about to get distracted. Let's grow the humans first. Let's get the... Because they all have timers. So, well, not timers, but they have timers to get, like, to grow. I think it's 10 minutes. So we're gonna do that. We did drop the anchor in the end, didn't we? Yeah, it seems to be working. A good point that was made by Belazarius, I think, is their name. Actually said they were in the Royal Navy and had some good little tips. They were the one that recommended about one of the people that recommended about cross. I can't remember what it's called. Just crossing the moor lines, basically. And they said as well, normally in real life, a fender is really good. Stops the boat from getting damaged. Stops the dock from being damaged, great all round. But the problem with offenders in this game currently is that, probably in more rocky areas, but when the wave, when the boat sinks a little bit, it gets stuck under the fender and then it creates like this tipping thing. And yeah, that's why I tend to get rid of the fenders when we need to, because it doesn't actually damage the boat that much. I'm actually going to go in and get some of this. Getting that, there we go. Wonder what was here. That's like interesting. Now we can go pretty deep as well. Oh, look at that. Did it only take me a few minutes and I've got distracted already? I just wanna go just a little deep. I just wanna have a little peek. This looks like this could be something. Doesn't this look like this could be something? It is something. Yes. See, I might get distracted, but it's normally worth it, I would say. This is all of you guys right now like, shit, he's not gonna launch the rocket. just the slight collapse off the sofa, like, it's gonna be another episode of him doing nothing but sort out cables and scrap everything in sight. No. I'm pretty positive. I'm feeling very positive at the moment. Anyway, let's chop this all up. I just had a feeling after being at the other places that there would be an underwater little hidden bit here. Now that we're more experienced than when we first came to the Lazarus complex. We have way more pressure. Like we wouldn't have been able to come down this far. Or we would have done, but we would have taken a lot of damage to do so. And I think at the time, I didn't think that it would be something they'd hide down here, you know? I do have the curiosity of what are these robots? Like, I mean, he's sitting with his hands very suggestively placed. But what? They're not a caretaker. They're also not one of the worker robots that we've seen, like the normal, like ones that look like us but without the scarves. They're like a different one. I would say they almost look like a combat robot or something like that. They, I think they remind me of, what's that robot called in Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic? Like the KOTOR games. Was it HK? It was Hunter Killer, wasn't it? It was a Hunter Killer robot. The one that has like a bit of like funny humor. They remind me a little bit of that in terms of how they look. But okay, so that's that area there. That's a worthy distraction. I hope you'll allow me that. Let's get back onto the boat. Get back on track. All our typhoons, that's all good. Alright, let's pick up all of this. Also plug ourselves in. And I guess we can deposit all trash. That's fine. Put all our memories, which I'm going to put all the memories in here for now. Our food's upstairs. That's all good. Chuck that here. Put that in there. Put that in there. I would like it to be like a really expensive upgrade, but teleporting storage boxes, like magic storage boxes, would be great. Like being able to just have like some core materials in one box that you could then build another one and you can access that anywhere. Basically, that would be pretty sweet. Where did I put my... I've changed everything around, which is a big no-no. Now I can't remember where anything is. I don't know where I put my titanium now. Should have just kept with my tried and true... Oh, put the grenade away. Yeah, my tried and true organization. That's the word I'm looking for. Alright. There's some stuff there. We're gonna take some resources with us. The boat is... Is it charging or is it going down? Is it just maintaining? I can't quite tell. If it's charging extremely slowly. There was a recommendation. I can't remember who said this one, but basically, yeah, basically, actually, put that there. Basically, empty this container and let's just get rid of this one. Like, get rid of this petrol tank. Back up. Get rid of that. Keep that. And I completely agree. And the reason being is that it frees up a bit more space. We don't actually need that many. We've got this one here, and then we've got the two at the back, which I think is more than enough considering how much petrol we do get. And literally just wrap that around there like that. So I think that's good. And it does mean that I think we can build a second. We might be able to squeeze a second one in, but the main thing is we get a second water supply. Which again, I don't know if it works like that, but it's quite a tall device, to be fair. Is that the right thing? What was I going to make? That's a diesel generator. I was going to say, it doesn't look like the right, thing. We need a compression pump. Oh, and then, there we go. We make that there. This is it's struggling with water so much that that's why I'm thinking of doing this, because it's really struggling with the water side of things. And I don't know if with the where's the water tank? There it is. We put that on the ceiling somewhere. I mean, I guess it's not really fit now. I think we could put that there, to be fair. Let's drop that as well. Let's get rid of that. And let's see if we can squeeze one in here. We can, just about. That's about it. Okay, so we can. Oh, stop rocking! Stop rocking! Oh, absolutely not. It's so like far out here. That's a little bit better. Okay, and I think the petrol one's going to be here. Maybe here, like that. Okay. So this one is also fresh water. So that is salt water. So fresh water would go up here. And that one would go in here, like that. And this one would go there. Drag that down there. Drag. Oh. Literally just pop that right there, like that. Let me move it through there. Perfect. So the I don't know if I can actually get to the back, but yeah, that can't. Yeah, there we go. That works. Cool. Got water there. We can drop power cable. You guys impressed at how long it took me to get distracted? Okay. Now the salt water is coming in from here and is going into there. And it's coming down into here. So ideally, we want to get this back one here. We can kind of just build this one on the wall. And again, we can. Oh. I'll just pop that there like that, and I need to turn it on. That should. I don't know if it's going to do. Yeah, it's now putting 20,000 instead of 10,000, and it's actually drawing 10,000. So this pump can actually draw more. It can draw 20. 20,000 liters an hour. So we can draw as much as we want, it seems. So that should mean, at the moment, I think it's fully going in to this. If we were to like turn this off for a sec, it's gonna fill the tank up. I'm gonna do that just for a quick second to let it basically build a little reserve. And these two things are both gone. Yes, that's filling up quite quickly. So if we... Oh, it uses more than that. It uses more than 20,000. Okay, it's very thirsty. Extremely thirsty. Right. Let's chuck these... Oh, let's chuck these two into there. I think we can kind of put some of these in here. I want to keep our bullets, that's fine. And that's all good. Oh, these things are actually quite heavy, aren't they? Bring the memories first. We can pretty much empty all the memories and store them all. Okay, we have a nice little walk and talk. Could be... I don't know how overweight we are. Is it H, isn't it? H by weight. Okay, these are quite chunky. Okay, that's not too bad. Take this up. Put that over there for a sec. I think that is just creating more stuff, that's fine. Yeah, so I guess like as we make the less expensive stuff, it is, yeah, you can see now it is actually filling the tank a little bit as well as working there. So that's cool. We just needed that extra little thing in there because there's no point having it and then it taking like double the time because there's not enough water. So it's constantly like, basically it was constantly stop starting. If there was like not enough water, it would just stop and then start again, and it's just like adding a second. But a second per second is double the seconds, I think. Alright. Also, all being well, and I've got it edited, and I've been really good, and that is an if, I will have a video up that is walking through the Last Caretaker roadmap and what's coming until September. Well, pretty much September next year, like summer next year. Is that all the ones that are stored in there? Is it like... Well, it is. It just can pull from whatever chest is there, including the food nutrients. Oh no, it doesn't. No, it pulls from my inventory, I think. Are the Ultimate Genesis in there? Do I need to have them on me? I think I've got to have them on me. Okay. So, what I can do for now... Gun away. But yeah, what I was saying is, if you are interested in what's coming up in the roadmap and my thoughts and my ideas of what I'd like to see, then there'll be a link in the description below. And it'll be on my channel. You'll be able to to see it there. So yeah, I think we'll need a crate for food separately. And these are all the memories. Okay. Memories. Drop these in. Oh. Really, like, impressed. Like, self-impressed. Patting myself on the back here. Because we found a lot. We found a lot of stuff. We have explored. We found a lot of these memories, which has been quite nice. Should probably have some form of stuff being made here as well. Again, I think what's Nutricore? That's high fat. I think fat was needed for height. So I think, yeah, actually we're just gonna import that. We're gonna make 3 of them. Oh, okay. Bone fortify, remove, build that. What was it we're missing? Oh, we're actually missing fat to do that, and then we will build one of them. We'll just have that build, just like that. This is obviously using our like water supply, where we've got 6 tanks of fresh water. Again, slightly tempted to run the water line to the boat. When we're parked up, we can top ourselves up quickly, but I think we should be fine when we're not processing food. We'll just get a full tank, and then we'll eventually be fine. In terms of power, I think this is actually going down, isn't it? It was 3.3, right? Now it's 3.1. We did add the extra water purifier, so something to consider. And can we think those missing parts? I mean, we've got so many chests here, to be fair. So many parts. Fabric. All sorts, really. So, can we build... And Typhoon... You can build a Typhoon inside. Presumably it won't work, because there's no power. You'd assume it wouldn't work. What does a Typhoon need? Do you want to make another alloy? Where's the frame? Oh, there we go. Well, then we don't actually have enough iron. Bizarre, we're so like starved of iron. We have so much iron on the boat. We can 100% sort that out. So I guess we just build this. Again, we'll build this one here. And this was all the memories, and we've almost got a full large crate of memories. Let alone, I think the food will fill it up. Because we've got 2 big crates full on the boat. So we'll pop all of these in. I guess these things are used to make the other things. So I think what we'll do is we'll take this, we'll take those cables, and we'll take this box. This box can just go here. It basically holds the raw materials. And so yeah, we can see that's there. Perfect. Finished materials go here, but easy access for us to grab later. And this chest is already full. Do we need to bring the gas cables? I don't think we did. Anyway. Yeah, I think we're definitely drawing, especially now we're using the food processor. Yeah, 2.9. Yeah, we're actually losing power. We're missing. Hello frames. I was stuck waiting on all of these things because it probably all needs iron. Okay, that's fine. We can stick these in here, and we can stick these bits. Ooh, keep the bullets. Stick all those in there. Didn't realize we have those there as well. Perfect. Let's go. Grab some iron. So ideally, I'm going to build those 2 typhoons and then go put them out on the deck. Hopefully that would cover us, because we're actually draining from the boat as well. The boat isn't... We've got 3 typhoons and 6 solar panels, plus the little ones on the roof as well. We are getting a nice little tank reserve though as well, so that's fine. I guess as we move down the rarity of the food, it's not they don't take as much water. Let me just take some stats of this as well, because we've got so much. We've got so much like stuff. We don't need that much though. Split the gold. I think we've got tons of gold, to be fair. We need to do some shuttle runs. We might just walk really slowly. We're not going to need the food anywhere else. All these food cubes, 100% just belong there. So, what's our diesel like? 1400, but that's across 6 tanks, isn't it? 7 tanks. We've still got the tank on the deck. Arguably, we could even tidy that up. It's nice to have that, because when I'm looking out, I can see it, but we do have the tank thing there. I guess you could squeeze another solar panel in, but yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. I think it'd be nice if you could have the option to have medium or large panels, but just flat ones, like you have the small ones. But they take up big space, obviously. But yeah, because I'd love to be able to put some on the roof, bigger ones on the roof. Okay. I am kind of tempted to set it up again, but I think we don't need to. Look at all this stuff I haven't chopped up. Shocking. So we've got stuff to repair down there as well. And I think at the moment, we'll have to see when the pumas are being created, but I think at the moment the water drawer is not too bad because it's just maintaining. We technically only have 1 freshwater pump, so, or purifier. Right, that's obviously all the finished products. Over here, this one's actually sending power up. Or is that going back to the boat as well? I don't know. I presume so. Okay. Oh, we can actually just craft some stuff here as well. Again, I feel like we want to make some of the fat. The mind surge, we can make a nanite. Again, not too sure what we're making, but kind of works. And I guess we can just have another crate here. There's all our iron as well, so we can chuck all that stuff in there. We can also then build one of those. Amazing. Something that Friendly Bane, I think that was their name, Friendly Bane, said in a comment, I think it was on the last video, was about adding oil tanks to the boat. And I think someone else mentioned this as well, and I think I agree. The more I think about it, how we currently have it set up is that the oil rig makes the oil. We store the oil there, and we distill it there, and then we wait for it to fill up the diesel and the petrol. The problem is that we spend so little time there that it takes ages to do the petrol, and obviously the diesel's full. Whereas if we just took all those resources and just took it elsewhere, we would need 3 more alloys. Like we took all the oil tankers instead, like the oil on the boat, and we have the distillation done at the rocket ship. It means we can basically, the oil will fill our boat up very quickly, and then we basically just run it all from the rocket ship. And because we spend more time at the rocket ship, it'll generate the stuff passively more so. What are you waiting for? Oh, you're too, like, clipped. Too clipped. I'm only building this just so that it builds in here. Obviously, I think even if just for science... Yeah, it doesn't work inside. I would have been disappointed if it did. It does need the wind. The fact that the solar, like, can really, like, be hampered by how much stuff's in front of it, I wasn't surprised that the Typhoon wouldn't work inside. That would be a massive oversight. Yeah, so I think what we do next time is we would... I'm just going to go run up onto the deck. What we do next time... should we... go at making one of the humans now? Let's do it. Let's just... We can just slow walk over, can't we? Like... We've got a fair few things. We can have a little look. We can see what we can make. Let me, But yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Next time we go to the rig is we'll switch it all over so that it's basically pumping oil onto the boat. And we'll take all those resources of the machines that are there, plus some of this power supply stuff as well, and bring it over to the rocket launch. Don't worry though, we're not doing that now. So humans are here. And I think we made a doctor already, didn't we? Did we make a doctor? I think we did. I don't know if we need to aim for something specific. Maybe logistics high command. You can track it. So we want to put in some like focus items. Logic and discipline. So the assembly instructions is actually quite good. We can put a couple of those in. And we want some focus as well. Now, we then have, so a nanite infusion gives 25 height, intellect, 6 life expectancy, weight, and strength. The Dura growth gives intellect. Mind surge gives intellect and life expectancy. High fat, so high fat does weight, so we, put a few of those in. We get that. We are going to need more. We can also put in bone fortify. We can put in a nanite infusion with I need more food, don't I? I've got more food elsewhere. We can actually leave that queued in there. You can kind of see the progress of them. It's pretty cool. Let's, I wish you could add them from the box. Oh, let's pop those in there as well. And then in here, we're going to have... Oh no, we're going to have that on us. Oh, and we're going to pop those in there. And this stuff goes in here. Like that. There we go. Alright, let's go put the power on, and we'll continue emptying the boat. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Still need to figure out. And it's not even like it's really worth a lot. But, and still as well, 100% we'll be able to get up there. Not sure how. There'll be something. Like being able to come through the roof or something. Right. Let's build a typhoon. Build a typhoon there. Build a typhoon there. Now someone said, oh, you need to use both connections to get the maximum out of it. I'm 99% sure that's not the case. I feel like we tried that and it didn't work. But what it does do... Oh no, you can't do that. I was gonna say you can't. It has to go into a splitter. Okay. Which I didn't bring this stuff for because I'm an idiot. Forgot we'd need a splitter. Need 2 splitters. Grr. Okay. Oh my god. Here we go. Plastic and iron. Well, let's go. Okay. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, it doesn't work like that. It basically just gives you the option of having to, and I guess we could kind of hard to test it. You could say like, right, okay, let's do 7.4. See, when you split it, it's still doing 7.4. It's now just putting it between 2. So I think it's literally just there. If you could have 2 separate networks that power 3.5 each, roughly, through one typhoon. If I am wrong, do let me know. But that's how it seems, because it splits. You don't get extra energy, basically. It will just give you the option to share the energy. That should be nice. That's an extra 14. Oh, that one's getting 10 now. Okay. Again, so it's getting 9.9. Now it's actually getting 5.5 and about 4.55. So yeah. So again, yeah, pretty much gets 10 kilowatts on its own. Lovely. I'm hoping that will change the without the pun, change the tide when it comes to the power side of things. I will just save quickly. Okay. And let's run back to the boat, get the last little bits of food. We can also pick up any of the canisters from the boat as well. cool though. Tank is almost full. It's empty. Still working through stuff. The nanite infusion takes a while, to be fair. Yeah, takes a while. Down. Bring that up. We need to repair these. 72%, I think so. It's worth just keeping on top of these, really. Are we missing copper? Missing copper from there. But we've got it in abundance here. I got some. Do that. Okay. That's fine, that's fine. Repair that. Take. Send it back in. Deposit. Is that actually all of our food stuff? We really don't have a lot of bio waste, which is the fat. It's actually really low. How much like glass and copper we've got? And that as well. What's that looking like? Still draining? 2.6. It's drain. I think it's going to drain too much when it comes to it. Okay. This is where we really start to feel the crunch. So have to get charged up quick. There we go. Yeah, those are all there. Okay. We'll do have some more of the food stuff there and the ultimate Genesis, which again doesn't matter that it's nearby it, so not really a concern. We can put that storage box next to it, and we can put a few of the containers in there, which is fine. So at the moment, I'm not sure if we get rewarded more or less for having, like, I feel like as long as they meet the requirements, that's all that really matters, but yeah, seems like there's probably more to it. Got a few bits there though, that's all good. Let's just take all. Let's head back over to making our logistics high command. So this has a few of those, and physique fuel for strength. Got more fat, which will do the weight. That's a little bit more normal, like 70 kilograms. Only going to last 24 years, but still. We can do the mitochondrial surge. So that does a big chunk to life expectancy and height. We'll probably just do a second one of them. And mine search. It's going to last 54 years. It's 90 centimeters. Still not tall by any means. I mean, that's just what we call evolution. It's fine. And then, actually not enough here anyway. If we do... Oh, there's enough for some other things, though. So actually, like, some of these ones, the Guardian of Humanity, these are actually quite expensive ones. Maybe you get rewards based on the type of person you send. We get a systems engineer. They need a bit more discipline. Plans. Okay, so they'd be a systems engineer or a maintenance engineer. Need 10,000 liters of water. Let's begin that person. That's pretty cool. They're better than 33 centimeters. I think it's fine. All these now we're missing vitamin D or fat. I feel like if we go to the second pod, again, you can kind of do the whole Ultimate Genesis does 50 height, 50 intellect. I feel bad for the other guy now because we could have just popped one of these Ultimate Genesises into him. Whoops. Meanwhile, this guy has become an absolute... He's going to last 132 years. Is a nice... What is he, like 7 foot? Almost? With 176 intellect, 96 strength. He only weighs 49 kilograms, though. I think we want to give him a little bit of... You can't really do too much with him, really. This guy's just malnourished, but is what it is. Patience. Creativity. So bowling ball does add patience. But it doesn't, though. We can use it, but it doesn't really add. Does it do anything else? Doesn't seem to. We can go for... Give them a guitar memory. And we could do... Creativity and focus. We need adaptability, ideally. Let's focus. Adaptability, first aid. I think that means it's met all the criteria to be a station roamer. Let's begin. That's a second human. He's actually super important. Oh, guys, he's 90. Oof. Yeah, it's actually super important that we do make more and more of the food items because, yeah, there's just... We burn through that so quick. Do need to do a bit of farming, really. Yeah, that's gonna be another 6 minutes. That's the system engineer. And this one this one's working its way as a station roamer. One thing I do want to check is, because next time we go, we're going to need Lazarus pods. They need nano meshes. Okay. We need to make 3 of these next time. Got to remember that. I'm just gonna back it up before I go and do something stupid. While we wait. How are we doing with water? Oh, we are... Yeah, I'm gonna do something stupid first. Because I wanna. Okay. 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 No. No, 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 no. I should have done the... Oh, okay, we're alive. Should have done the other pipe. It wasn't stupid. We can do it. I have faith. Question is, can we make those jumps again? I got greedy there. I thought I could make that jump. I feel like I could have made that jump. But, yeah, I didn't see until the last minute we could have jumped down onto that pipe. And then jumped down. So... that's how you do it. Anyone who's wondering. Would this splat us? I'm guessing so. I don't know, when you put something else there, it kind of stops. But I feel like with us, it would just crush. Turn us into a... you know, the lid on like a can of soup would be. Right. Okay. I feel like I only barely made this jump. There we go. Okay, right. And then... okay, okay. Come on. That's got to be in the bag. Let's, just in case we fall. Oh my god, we did it. We did it. There we go. That's the answer to the question, if you've been curious. How you do it. Is it a massive reward? Not really. Some high-tech scrap. And the satisfaction of knowing that we figured it out. There we go. Yeah, I think it would be good because I had a comment not too long ago. It was a couple of episodes ago. Saying about the fact that I've got loads of resources stored here. I've got loads of resources stored on the boat, loads of resources at the rocket, and that I should try and focus on keeping them all in one place. I mean, that would be something to have, like, if you could have the teleporting magic storage. And it's still, like, maybe it only holds 100 kilograms, but you could have some of your key, like your titanium and stuff, just shared from one place to the next, you know? I think that would be, like I said, again, make it expensive. I don't think it needs to be like, oh, it needs to be cheap and cheerful or anything like that. But I think that would be cool. I like how it actually gives us a bit of bio waste. Like their poop, basically. I don't know with this. I do have a little bit of iron. Fabric. Gold. We've already got so much glass. Basically, I want to see... Is it me or is our power draining rapidly? Oh. Not sure. Feels like it's draining more than it usually does. Okay. Oh. Okay. On the boat, it does draw enough, but I think on this one it doesn't. I wanted to see actually, is can we... could we make another pump? Can we just add missing parts to queue? Can we just make that with our own hands? Seems so. Grab that as well. Like I said, we cleared a lot of this. Wasn't too much. I don't think we can go deeper. We did already go underneath. We'll have another look though, just in case. Yeah, that only draws 10 and 10, but I think if we put a second one down, would it draw 20, like 10, 10, then 10 would go here, 10 would go here, perhaps? Put the compression pump and the filtering system, and then we can have a little look. Because, yeah, obviously in between, while we're not making humans, the tanks will just fill back up. So it's not actually the end of the world. That's why I made the tanks. I did get a lot of comments saying, like, why are you making so many tanks to store the water? That is kind of why, so that we can just pull from a reserve, and we can fill up the reserve in between. But I think having at least a second pump would be beneficial. Okay. Remember, this one's the salt intake. That's salt going in. Water going out. Electricity. That's doing 10 as well, and that's outputting another 10. That is bringing 20. But the machine is just doing 20. There's one machine. Does it scale? It might be a bug. I think it. There's 10 kilowatts. If we turn this off, does it still do 10 kilowatts? It does. It's a bit of a... No point repairing these. You'd expect it to at least draw more power. Maybe it's capped at 20. Like, I don't know if it can draw 30. Basically, it can draw more out if it needs to. So I guess that's why it doesn't use this one, because it doesn't need it. It is bizarre. Okay. I was going to repair them. I feel like I shouldn't. Can we make another? I don't think we can make another one. What would we be missing? If we were to add it as a task. be able to make some of it. Let's that. I think get rid of that. Chop these up quickly. Again, no XP. Very sad. A couple of weeks until the next update. Really hoping the level cap then will be raised significantly. I think it should go up to like 50. I get why they're leaving a level cap so that they don't just do an update and then you've got everything to, like, you know, makes you kind of go and continue like growing and stuff like that along with an update, rather than just being able to be like, oh yeah, I can just unlock all the new stuff straight away. But yeah, I wish it was a bit more I don't know, I wish we had the choice, like, but I guess they might add more enhancements and stuff in the future, and then if you've maybe you already reached level cap 100 by that point, you spent all your cap points, you know, yeah, there's not enough actually to do 100, but you know what I mean. And they unlock a new one, you can't do any more levels, you'd have to start again. So I'm guessing that's why they're doing the cap. I think that's why. Probably makes sense, even though I'm not the biggest fan of it. Like existing. Oh yeah, this elevator breaks as well, doesn't it? I think there's still some nests in this outside bit. We haven't really gotten rid of all the enemies. We're actually waiting on materials for the alloy frames. What takes alloy frames again? So we can go slowly climb up. Up, 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 up. Know what you're thinking? Just over an hour. Is he going to launch the rocket? I am still optimistic. Oh my god, I was going to fall and die. Just crumple. Come on. They should be ready. They should be ready to go. And I would put the other ones in, but I don't feel like we've really got the food for it. What would be really good is if we could grow some stuff. Farm style. That would be pretty cool. Okay, that's actually queued the last one of those. These should be now filling up the tanks. That's all good. And deposit all trash. Fine. It's still overweight. What are we overweight with? Oh, just a load of resources. Again. Probably want to keep the good stuff on me, but yeah, we can dump a lot of that stuff in there. All good. I'm more doing this one just to see if it if if we can get it up to 30,000, or if the thing is like stuck at a certain threshold. So this is like the epitome of science, because I just want to know. Because again, like I'm not like, oh, I just want like everything to be super unfair. I would say that's a bug. I would say this should be capped at 10,000, and then you need 10, like 20, 30, 40, or maybe it can pull 20, but it can't pull more than that. So this is a total of 80,000. Because otherwise, if this can just infinitely just scale, there's no point having these free. There's no point. But we're going to see if that's the case, because I'm actually not sure. So fresh water is this one. Salt water is this one. Electricity is that one. Let me turn it on. Okay. So we're getting... We are getting 10. We're outputting 10. We're outputting 10. So we're getting 20. And then we're getting 30,000. Yeah. I don't know. This is now outputting 30. And it still takes 10 kilowatts. Whereas if you had this one running, this would also take 10. That would also take 10. They should do it that maybe it can do this, but it draws more power. And maybe it does draw like maybe slightly more power to have one doing it. I don't know. It's kind of just trying to incentivize it to the game, because for me there's no point. If you're watching this and you're not here yet, just make one at the moment. If it still works the same, only make one, because one can support 3 of these. I thought it was like 1 to 1. I think early comments were saying it's 1 of these to 1 of those, but yeah, I think they seem to just scale. Up, so it's not too bad at least. We had a little look around here already, haven't we? While we're here, let's chop up some of these bits quick. Okay, so we hadn't really been over here because there's bowling balls, skittles. The skittles, yeah. Bowling pins. And then a little robot there as well. Seemed like it was flashing red for a second. All of this, there we go. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Right. Drain the water. Again, we'd explored this bit already, haven't we? Yep. I guess I just forgot to go and do that other corner bit. It goes down into the water. You do actually need quite a lot of plastic. I would go explore, but we're quite low on power. We're low on weight as well? Yeah, not too far. Okay. It might be good to have a little look in the water. See what's there. See what's around. Okay, so some bio here. so we can charge. What? Did it not work? Did they patch this or something? Does it not work underwater? Oh, the grenades float. Good to know. It's bizarre, isn't it? That the electric rifle's not working. Does the rifle need to be plugged into the backpack? It's possible. Oh, can we get up? Can we get up, please? Okay, so there's going to be a few of these bits that have just been here since we were killing some of the nests from before. I think I'm definitely going to miss stuff, I think. Here's one of the... Oh! Oh! Dude. Guess we go up. I'm actually heavy now. That's cool. There's another one of those. Yeah, still quite a few of these things, actually. I'm curious if there's like a power thing or anything to... I'd love to light up this outside bit. It seems like it's, obviously, like, it's permanently dark, but it would be quite nice to do that. Check on our little humans. I don't think their counter starts again or whatever once they're done. It's complete. Please remove the fully developed pod. Okay, so it's going to be ready to go. Let's put that stuff in there. I guess. Come back here. I still want to just do a little bit of exploring. Oh, we got the memories can go. Bowling balls can go in there. Water's not an issue now. They're all sorted. I don't get the bowling balls because it gives patience, but it doesn't give patience because it's set as like patient 0. So again, bug or by design? I'm not too sure. Okay. Kind of curious to do a little bit more exploring. It doesn't seem so deep in the sense of like we're suffering from pressure or anything like that. Maybe it doesn't need to be closer to it. Yeah, I think so. There we go. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Okay. Some more little scrap bits down here. I don't remember where we came in. I'd probably have to go through that route again to see where we came in. Oh, there's one. Okay, the electric gun is working again now. Maybe it's just a little... more stuff there. And all our loot from before. Which now I really care about the bio stuff. I'm not complaining whatsoever. Okay. More bits there. I guess once we when we leave, the stuff that's floating sinks. Obviously, the other stuff floated up. I guess it sinks over time. So not really... I mean, it could be anyway. It's quite hard to see, but not really like a hidden chamber. Wait. Oh no, this isn't the hidden chamber. This goes in... This is why there's water in the middle bit, isn't there? Yeah, that's the pump bit. We've got another pod, another tentacle pod. Like as soon as you touch them, it's like the robot. As soon as you touch them, it reactivates the physics. I wish the press and hold, like you press and hold E, I wish that was more responsive. I feel like I've got to hold it for like a second, longer than I need to. And I know a second doesn't sound like much, but it's it feels like sometimes it's not working or not being recognized as a result. And I think it's just a case of I'm expecting it to be quicker. Okay. I think that's all the nest's gone. I can't tell because I'm still finding scrap. I can't tell what's what. Yeah. Okay. Up we go. Here we go. I guess that's some of the parkour stuff. Some more organic. Where is there a ladder? Where can I get up? There we go. There's an elevator. There's a ladder. Oh, might as well get this stuff while it's here. Okay. What's that inside bit? Like I said, we'd already dove under this water bit already. So if anything, it's probably actually climbing now. Let me get rid of the tasks. It's probably the like, can we get on these walkways? Is there like stuff hidden, like up there, for instance? You know, like those are now the questions that I have. Did we loot up here? Been so long, can't actually remember. I think we didn't. We didn't. I think this drawed power anyway, did it? That was the, yeah, there was the thing there as well. Okay. We didn't, could have repaired it. I think we'll just break this down. I don't really care too much about it. Do they have anything super rare? No. No, they're quite cheap, to be fair. Quite cheap to make. There's some food here. Oh, I'm glad we checked this out. Oh, I got scared then that he was a live bug. Cool that if we could have a pet bug. You know what I mean? Like, we'll pet one. Pick these all up. We'd already explored all this. I don't know if this stuff... Oh, there's even more over here. Here we go. We did... We were reading a lore page the other day, weren't we? Of like people leaving. But... yeah. These are different ones, but yeah. 1999. Looks like that was the notable final departure. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to chop all this up. This will be quite a chunky one. Maybe it won't be. It isn't powered. Not powered. Annoyingly. What is going on here? Okay, this is a good example of when I stretch the cable a bit too much. There we go. Can we reach that? We can. There we go. Cool. We don't actually need to send water up that pipe. Now that we know, it is kind of... Oh, we do need some water up that pipe because it goes up to the food processor. Which, obviously, if you're doing the food processor up there, then of course you need it. But, yeah. Otherwise, it doesn't actually make sense. It'd be so out the way for us to be doing that. Anyway. As we were. Okay. So those are little like spider bugs. I don't know if they're technically 6-legged, not 8, right? They're called broken baby. That's what they are. But sweethearts, broken babies, angels, roller boy, laser bob. Is it me, or is it weird that they're all kind of softly named? And I think even like laser bob and roller boy, they're kind of sorry, we're going to be walking really slow. Kind of like they soften the name, if that makes sense. Like they make it not seem that bad. So I feel like those designations were definitely back when maybe all the robots were like handy and helpful. So that's why there's like a cheery named nature to them. So you wouldn't call them sweethearts if they're like constantly trying to like murder you, would you? So I think I was meant to stop the just tell it to stop before. For some reason you just can't. Oh, you can call it there. Okay. But yeah, I just thought that was quite interesting. They don't call like them like arachnids or I don't know, mechanoid bugs or something. They've all got kind of like endearing nicknames. So I like to go with the working theory that I think this is another one. I think I don't know if Humble DM came up with this or if it was potentially just like some people have been putting various different kind of theories and like on Reddit and comments and stuff like that. But whether or not there is like all of these kind of robots and things like that, they were all friendly at one point, and then over time they've just kind of maybe decided that actually they're superior, and that's, you know, part and parcel of why you see the humans hiding and stuff like that as well. So you know, with the camping bag things and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, there's quite a bit that could be you could like interpret there, I suppose. Okay, that's all good. Do you have some more of those as well? We can put those in there. Not looking good, is it? The power switch. Not looking good. How are we gonna sort this out? More panels. We're making 2 more typhoons. I don't really know if that's like the best thing to do, but put 2 more down, won't be an issue. Actually, we'll just we'll build it closer. Just should be able to just auto build. Too close to something. Oh, too close to the apple. Okay. There we go. They should auto build from here. Okay. We can grab it. It's good, yeah? I think it's good. Is it stats on there? 52, 99 strength, 135 years, 179 intellect, 203.2. Absolute specimen. Very thin, skinny specimen, but absolutely. You know, that's fine. Very adaptable. creative focus and a little bit of comms. Not bad. Okay. I would like to see a bit more like I maybe once like I don't know if this is the case, but maybe like the rockets can request certain like you need to have certain types of humans. That would be pretty cool. But yeah, oh. I can't remember who said this one. Oh no. Oh no. It did make me chuckle though. When I was like dragging the pod in from the Hall of Humanity onto the boat. You know, when the time was up against us and stuff like that. And I just kept I kept whacking, didn't I? I kept bumping into them. Oh god, there's so much stuff. And they were like, oh, bam on the ship, bam on the door. They're like, probably they're going to be a politician now. I was like, yeah, they've dropped one too many times. So yeah, that did make me chuckle. Let's put all that in there for a sec. Put these up. Put these two down. Put them on the roof. I like having them out on that little bit, to be fair, but I don't know if it makes much of a difference. We have the power going all the way up to the roof, so really shouldn't make a difference. I guess let's just take some plastic and some iron. I do want to bring my rarer resources as well. We're actually really low. We have been low on plastic, but yeah, let's put our typhoons up top for this one. And also see the state, because they might be in disrepair or something up there as well. We're sending power up. I don't know if that's power going to the boat. I feel like this is a longer place for it to go. Okay. More stuff that we haven't chopped up here. We haven't actually done a lot of the stuff up here. Like in terms of getting all the bits and pieces. But yeah, these are actually very low. Yeah, so that might be something worth doing, actually. Just to check, I think we need to put another one there. Like that. And that one into there. That. There we go. Yeah, 7, 1.5 and 11. Is this just a normal... Oh, that's a cyclone. So a normal cyclone gets... Oh, it's 1.5 because it's in disrepair, isn't it? Fabric, glass, copper, silicon. Could go back down with that, no problem. There's another basketball thing. Must admit, I don't remember looking very thoroughly at like all these pieces. Clear out some of it, I guess. Loads of rubber and metal. That's obviously... We did clear all of that. We forgot to clear these, though. An absolute hoarder. Right. I think we'll explore the rest of this another day. Can turn that off though. stuff up here as well. Got a memory. Got some stuff here. Got a load of rifle ammo. Can't do too much with that. Oh, I'm so overweight. So greedy. Got a load of like normal bio stuff. I'm just going to use for fuel. Petrol. Look at that sunrise though. Look at that. Some of the best sunrises in the business. Do we have like... we pick up fabric and stuff there? No, we'd have to come back up to repair those. The 3 solar panels still doing alright. It's still drawing 60 kilowatts. Where's it going? It's going down, isn't it? It's going to the boat. Is that like the quickest, or is it just like the least resistance? I'm not too sure. I kind of do want to jump onto that. But yeah, oh, if you look above, you can see how wonky my tanks are. Yeah, we are going to head back. Again, I don't... oh, it is really low. You have confirmation of it going... is it going up at all? Is it going to go 1.1 or is it going to go 0.9? Can't tell. It's not really moving at the moment. It's equalizing between all the batteries. While these two aren't working, we can save power. And turn them off. Turns the water input off as well. We can... some of the memories... where are they gone? Put those in there. What's causing all the... oh, we've got like a lot of iron and stuff, haven't we? I'm just going to chuck that. Don't need copper. Don't need glass. Okay, and then we're going to turn this one off as well. Okay. Again. Using a lot of power. But it's still on 1. So... yeah, hard to tell. Anyway. Back we go. Just so I can check what was in here. Rare stuff. We're going to keep that on us. Everything else is pretty decent. Imagine if it just smashed and... oh, wait. No! Oh my god. Drop all the heavy shit. Get out of the way. My pod? Oh my god. You climb a ladder while carrying a pod? That was my conundrum question, wasn't it? No. Okay. Being far too greedy. Now I know why there's elevators or elevator access on each floor. Because if this happens, you can get it back up. Good job we're not timed with this side of things. Oh, come on. Doesn't cool it. Okay, so note to self, don't throw the canister. Not only is it potentially bad for the human inside, but it also might go flying. Might go flying anyway. Let's we'll come back to that stuff. Just do this one at a time. Okay. Chuck that in there. Got a load of bio waste there. That's really good. And then also just carrying like a load of pipes for no reason as well. Or cables even. Got loads of the seaweed stuff as well. What does the normal stuff give us? Omega-3. No one cares about omega-3. Oh yay, made all the stuff. It actually stopped making stuff because it was so full. Okay, well that's good to know. We can take this stuff back in with us. The rest we can store it in the chest and then shuttle it out. That's good. So many secrets here as well to like explore still. Kind of bugging me we haven't chopped this stuff up yet. Load this one on. I'm gonna head to the Exodus station. Such a cool idea for a game and stuff though. It's so like well thought out. Okay, yeah, some of these like weigh quite a bit as well. Perfect. Right. Is there any materials I want to grab? Oh. Not me forgetting. Oh, whole purpose of why I'm here. Who shouted at the screen then, like, hey, you're running past it? who was paying attention while I wasn't. Honestly, get distracted so easily. In my mind, I was like, right, grab some stuff. Let's pick up all the other stuff we dropped and let's get out of here. And I was like, wait, I'm going to be carrying something else, aren't I? Right. Wait, here we go. Well, our boat is rocking around. Here we go. Perfect. That's good. Full. Oh, we put the rarest stuff in there. Okay, that's good to know. In which case, we can put our carbon fiber in there. And that in there as well. Iron. Just chuck the plastic in there as well. And then food stuff we'll still put in here as we get it. It's all good. We'll put those in here. I think we'll do our normal 15 of each there as well. Shut that so that it doesn't go overboard. And pause it all. It's the only problem, you can't see the tank, that one, so you have to look here. We've got basically... Wait, does it not say? Does it not say on the outside of the tank? I can't actually read then how much we've got at all, but... Oh, we can, there we go. We've got 3 times 400, we've got 1200 litres, roughly. Do I need to safely unplug anything? Again, there's loads of stuff we can dismantle, but... it's for another day. It's a shame it's not fully self-sufficient yet. We've been up there. In that bit. Anyway. Oh yeah, there's some stuff there. Right, okay. Our exit station is marked. We are actually... we should be recovering it now on our own. We are a little low on electricity. These two might be sucking a lot of it out, to be fair. It's 76 electricity. I honestly am not even sure where I'd put 2 more Typhoons. I actually don't know. Okay, so we basically need... one logic chip. 1 advanced alloy mesh. Two more alloy frames. And I think we've got everything we need then. Show the tasks. I guess we got turbine blades in here somewhere. Seems to suggest I did. Somewhere. Solar cells. Oh, turbine blades. There we go. Yeah, we've got 6 alloy frames, apparently. Oh, there we go. Oh, and then the connectors. Okay. The wrong side, isn't it? Charge yourselves up. They get in each other's way? Like, I don't think they... Oh god, we've equalized. Oh no. Really not good. Yeah, 3.8. 3.8. It's just because of the wind level, my typhoons aren't doing too much there. I'm disappointed with those ones, to be honest. Because they're not doing 9 like the other ones are. Not quite symmetrical. That is it is going to bug me a little bit. That is going to bug me a little bit. Lovely. Alright, that's doing 9. That's doing 7. Just want to see. Okay, that's doing 6. 6. 6. Okay, so they are going up and down with it. Okay. It's going up. Might have to just turn off the food processor for a bit. Figure out what we're doing. I mean, it's almost made them all, to be fair. Well, not really, but it's getting there. Okay. Procrastinator of the Year award goes to me. Thank you for voting. Oh, that doesn't help. Doesn't help at all. Right. Worst case, we'll have diesel. So, we run out of electric? Maybe riding the boat, like, will generate more wind because the turbines will spin faster. Yeah. That's the maths. What we're going with. Off we go. Even little balcony bits there you can see on the side bit there. Interesting. So much to explore in this area that we like haven't done already. There's even like the steps coming out there on the side. Have we been there? And look on the right hand side there, under like where the 5 is, there's like a little doorway thing as well on the other side. I think there's still a lot of the Exodus we haven't seen. Guys, we're on our way. And remember, the rocket's done. The rocket's ready. Sticking to my word. The rocket's going this episode. How are we doing power? Oh boy. I mean, it is nighttime. We don't have any solar. On one hand, I'm like, has there been a patch and it's nerfed it? But at the same time, I'm like, no, it's just because of the food thing. I'm crafting stuff for ages. Oh, we have logic chips, turbines. Oh yeah, that is literally our safety package I made. Wasn't it? A battery and a turbine. Oh, there we go. We'll have lots of food options, at least. Six kilometers. I mean, if the sun rises and the panels start generating electric, then we should be fine. Worst case, we'll be running on diesel only. It's been a long time since I've been in a power struggle, but I think, to be fair, like I said, it's only because we've got the food reactor thing on, but we do need to be like making that. So what am I doing? Turn off tasks. Earth is in the cradle of humanity. We cannot stay. Apparently, they're gonna provide sonar in the future, in a future update. I think, not right now, it'll be like beginning of 2026. It won't be the December update, it'll be one in January. And I imagine they might put something like here, maybe like a sonar table or something. You can see what things will be there under the water. See it in the distance. It's right there. Like I said, that hopefully that video of the roadmap discussion is a little bit of me just rambling and waffling, like I'm just having a chit chat with you guys. There's some background gameplay going on. It's not like just already pre-recorded stuff or like prior episodes, or just, I haven't edited it at the moment, So I haven't decided, but it might just be like trailer and stuff like that in the background, just looping and stuff. But yeah, I think it's I'm really interested to see what you guys think of the current roadmap, and also what kind of things there's going to be. What's some of the ideas, but like some of the things that they could do with it, that at the moment isn't on the roadmap. So, but I am so excited for this game, like for its development, its future development. I'm so impressed with what it is already, and it can only, in my opinion, it can only get better. I don't really want to jinx that too much, but protein, carbs, and fats are all well worth having. What are we on? 0.4. I don't think our like electricity supply has been this low in a long time. We should have so much power generation, maybe, that the extra station will help charge the boat a bit. Hopefully. The sun! Look at the solar panel. Oh, the solar panels. They've all had a little wake up. They're all like spinny spin. Yeah. While we're driving, it's draining a bit, but I think should be fine long term. It's parked up. There's beacon 32. I think what we'll do is we'll definitely hit a couple of POIs next time. I'm not sure yet. We might. Don't hold me to this, because obviously it depends on like timing and schedules and stuff, but maybe the next episode will be alive. We'll hit a couple of POIs maybe. Maybe. We'll see. If not, the next one might be pre-recorded, and then we do a live after that one. I'm trying to like think off the top of my head. My week next week should be a bit quieter, so might be able to do a stream or two. And one of those streams might be the Last Caretaker. We'll see. Right, we're gonna, because we've got to use the lift for the 2 pods. We're gonna park at our normal place, because we did test it out, and you can't carry a pod and climb the ladder. So what we're gonna do. Moments like this, though, where it's just really picturesque, isn't it? Not really a fan of my boat layout. I think my boat's a little bit ugly. It's just a bit of just a little bit. But that said, I've seen people with it like completely covered in oil tanker, like oil containers and stuff, and people sticking all the stuff on the sides of the boat and things like that. I don't really try to keep it somewhat not realistic, but you know, I've been abusing the fact you can put stuff on the sides or even the underside. Something about this game though, just every now and again you play a game, it does happen from time to time. Be just like, this has got some like special sauce. This has got something really really going for it. Player Obscure Expedition 33 was one of those. Remember The Witcher 3, that one as well. Vampire Survivors. Balatro, Mass Effect, also Mass Effect 2, original Halo, like, not necessarily surprising titles, but some kind of big titles where you're like, yeah, it's quite a. I am putting The Last Caretaker in that kind of company with some of those heavy hitters. Because there is something about it. Just yeah. I'm glad it's getting a lot of the attention as well. I've seen like even like some bigger streamers, huge streamers have been picking this up, even like Coke Carnage and that. I saw he was doing a live of this recently and stuff, so that's really, really cool. Like, game's hopefully doing well, you know, sales-wise, meeting its targets, so that the team can keep developing it and stuff, you know. There's always the risk of early access, but I think they probably had a good response to this. I think it's quite nicely priced as well. I think $26.99. Oh my god, I can't see anything. I think, yeah, $26.99 is like quite fair. Actually coming in quite hot to this. Just because I couldn't see then, like, I've dropped the anchor. No, apparently I didn't drop the anchor. I did. I think I'm just going too fast using it as a handbrake, so it doesn't really like me doing that. Come on, reverse. Reverse. Get rid of these fenders. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I still do prefer it being like crisscrossed in, to be fair. I know you're not meant to, it's like all the anchors fighting against it, but like the anchor should stop. You can't really, the anchor is like always going to drop because it drops as soon as I move away from the ship. So I think you could literally just lift this up, let it pull over. Almost out of battery. And we can drop it if we're really that inclined. Let's juice ourselves up. There we go. I actually approached this from another angle last time, didn't I? But I do have some petrol. So, oh, I don't have any pipes. I don't know if we're going to be sorting any of that out. Let's do that. It's actually, yeah, that is charging us. That's good. Okay, I think the prediction of one of our pipes breaking has come true. can't offload our petrol. Anyway, let's grab this one. Grab. Oh, wrong way. This one. There we go. I love how, like, obviously it loads things in and unloads them and stuff, but I love how it, like, remembers everything, like all the chests. It's got such a good, like, it doesn't despawn anything. Like, it's got such a good memory. So yeah, the game, like, does use a lot of CPU and GPU, but it's... you can kind of appreciate what it is doing underneath it all. Okay. The travel thing on this side, it is... That's great. Up there. Come on. I thought this would be the bit where it's like broken, but seems fine. Check the fuel line for all of these. Okay, that one for some reason is wrapped around there, but okay. It's fine. Here it is. I don't even know where you'd put it. I mean, I guess we just put it here. Don't really care at this point. Put that in there, like that. Oh, that's why. That's why there's a gap. It's also broken here as well. Which it shouldn't really have done, right? But... Come on. Come on. There we go. Still broken somewhere. It should be pulling if it's not broken. Oh my god. We almost fell over. Okay. Get you over there. Okay. So these are only up at the bottom bit, I think, aren't they? These are actually underneath. Yeah, they load in here. Do they load in? No, they load in at the top. We'll put them on. That's why there's an elevator to the top. I'm curious where the fuel is not working. Someone did mention that in the comments, that obviously when you load in, load out kind of thing, if you stretch them too much, they might disconnect. Seems they were right. Okay, it's not super important right this second, but we're obviously missing. I swear I plugged it all in. Okay. We'll keep an eye on that. Okay. Raumanen, I think that's how you say your name, Raumanen, 4167, said so that we don't get blockages, leave one oxygen out, and then we can actually tidy this up a bit, which will please most of you, I'm sure. Everyone was very upset about my oxygen cable mess. Okay, so the methane we can't really do too much about, but yeah, we can have 1, 2, 3. I think actually that one can go into there, and that one can go into there. So those two both go in there. Any boat oxygen comes in here. I can literally just put that straight into there. Get some resources back. There we go. So we've actually like tidied that up and simplified that. It looks much better. And like I said, it will just vent out. Just have it so it vents out the same way. It vents out bottom left. Maybe vents out bottom right for symmetrical purposes. Still looks a bit messy, but it's not that bad. Hopefully, yeah, should be fine. Okay, that's that bit done. And we've got the third capsule. Third human. Some more stuff to chop up there. That's equalizing, so yeah, 2.2. It's decent. There it is. Let's save. It's actually quite exciting. This has been. I appreciate you guys sticking with me as well. This has been many episodes since we got here, but finally gonna send the rocket off. Probably the slowest person to send off the rocket, but I thoroughly enjoyed exploring and seeing everything so far. So no regrets, other than our 33 centimeter short king. 81 kilograms, 33 centimeters. Whereas this, one of these guys has got 200 height, but only 54 weight or something. Okay. Alright, I've disconnected the sockets already. That's all good. I am prepared. I think the humans are going to, like, suddenly get this rocket and they're going to be like, oh, hang on a minute. This is still a caretaker? You know, like, they're like, oh, it's probably haven't, wow, look at that. Yeah, like, they're probably, like, fretting, like, oh, no, humanity's doomed because we're not getting any more deliveries.
All systems are green. The rocket is perfectly ready. We're on the verge. Just one step, one command away from everything we've worked for. It's all aligning now. Our time has finally come. Humanity is ready to reach for the stars once more.
Isn't there already some humanity in the stars, though? Okay. Kind of want a good viewing angle, but... Okay, so we got 12,000 oxygen, we got 3,000 methane, we got 60 kilowatt hours of electricity. Lazarus 1, 2, and 3 are loaded. Hatch 1, 2, and 3 are open and the door is closed. Do we need to shut the hatches? Oxygen, methane, and electricity are all disconnected. Close all hatches. Is that the... Is that those little things that are poking out? Is that these? Okay. Oh. Just open it, like hang on and just launch myself up into space as well. I'm coming with you. Is it safe to stand here and launch it? Guess we're gonna find out. Wait, where's the launch request? Where do I press it? Do I press it from over there? You know what? I probably do, don't I? Probably is over there. It's pretty cool. That would make sense as well. I hope so. I hope I don't go all the way over there and it's actually just a button right here, but... A little bit of scrapping. Okay, so this one has an issue because this one power's not coming here. I think this has got the same... I'm just going to follow the power cable because I think this has got the same issue. I remember the power cable seemingly being fine. Yeah, this is not fine, obviously. There we go. Okay, oh yeah, the underneath bit, that's where the parkour stuff was. Why is it all red? They're not a normal light switch. Wait, did we not give it power? Oh, it has power. Okay. parkour bit, isn't there? Somewhere. Hmm. Is it just red lighting in there? Just because? Just want to check if there's anything under the elevator. We've got to, like, cut everything up in here. Loads of tech stuff in here. Yeah, this has definitely been unplugged. Nothing stupid. I can request launch, I think. There's always been red emergency lighting. Or is it red emergency lighting because it's ready for launch? I don't know. So many of these guys almost got there. But we have to do it ourselves. Okay. Oh. Wait, I want to go look at the top of the tower. This is what this is for, isn't it? So we can look at it.
20 seconds and counting.
Hmm.
T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3,
Yeah, well, there we go.
2, 1. All engine running. Liftoff. We have liftoff.
It's pretty cool. Probably should have waited for the daytime.
Just look at it.
Oh, that's so
Humans
cool, though.
ascending again, soaring into the heavens. You've done it. You've really done it. Do you feel this? This impossible joy. It's happening, Caretaker. We've reached hope.
That's so cool.
Something out there is calling to you. Do you hear it? It knows things we don't. Or perhaps things we once knew. A location has been received. Carry on.
Our location has been received. Okay. So we're like being tracked now as well. Like the humans can track us. They know we're here. That was cool. That was actually like really like nice fulfilling moment as well after doing a lot. To sail to the last listener location and discover its secrets. But we did sail there. Do you think we've got the... I think we've got the permissions now. Then some music. Booster arrival. Oh, it's coming back. Oh yeah, the cone's gone, isn't it? But okay, so do we build like a new top bit? Maybe. We don't have to build a whole new rocket, we just build like a new dome. Post-flight summary, okay. We need to like plug it in. Oh, it's still got some stuff left over. A little bit of electricity and stuff, but basically keeps 11% back. Okay. Oh. Oh no, it's got a cone again. To be fair, I wouldn't be against, you having to like build that. Rather than it just respawn, but that's cool. It is back. Just gonna get the robots for now. We will come back here, and there's loads of tech scrap and stuff, but I feel like we'll just cut up our brethren, you know, perfectly normal stuff, nothing to see here. And we can then, oh, that was so good. Launch the rocket, guys. Hope you all had faith in me at all times in this episode and did not think I was going to do another episode without launching the rocket. Hope you all had faith. I bet none of you doubted me. Oh, right. Let's look at this lore kind of thing quick. It's a log data, isn't it? Space. Oh! That's cool. Says we delivered it on November. It's got the real date in. So, I created Doctor 2 on November 18th. I finally shipped him. Why does it count him that I shipped him? That's when he was made, wasn't it? Not when I shipped him into space. I shipped them all into space at the same time. The 25 years, 60 years, and 135 years. We made like one supreme being, and yeah, we made one of each basically. Small, medium, large. So that's where you get to see the stats. The little one has more stats going for him though. You know. Log data. Oh, look at that. We've got quite a few now. At 100%. So we did Jacob Stars. We did Fatima da Costa. So we're going to do Dolly project logs. There's 8 of these. This is personal notes from Dr. Elena Kurova. Anna became fascinated by Dolly the cloned sheep. She kept asking how something could be copied yet still alive. Maybe a hologram, something comforting and gentle, could be the answer. I'll try building something simple first. Just lights and movement. See if it makes her smile. Log 2, prototype development. Early tests went well. Anna laughed at Dolly's first clumsy movements. Even though the sound patterns were rough and mechanical, her laughter was genuine, though, and that's what matters. We'll improve voice modulation and motor functions next. Anna deserves something better. Behavioral complexity. Dolly responds more naturally now, adjusted responsiveness to tone and gestures. When Anna speaks softly, Dolly moves closer. I'm surprised how quickly it's coming together. Perhaps I underestimated the power of simple interaction. Anna seems happier each day. Maybe I'm on the right track. Log 4, Guardian Protocol. Anna was diagnosed today. Everything has changed. I modified Dolly's behavior, quiet movements, gentle humming to soothe her at night. Anna told me softly, Dolly makes the dark feel smaller. My heart aches. Yet it comforts me that Dolly helps her through this darkness. Log 5, final moments. Anna died today. I held her tiny hand until it went cold, watched her breath fade slowly into silence. Dolly was right there, humming softly, as if she knew. Anna whispered near the end, "Will I be a star, Mum?" I told her she'd be the brightest star of all, my voice breaking, my heart torn apart. Dolly's glow softly reflected in Anna's closed eyes. So sad, aren't they? No one should, outlive a child, like their parents. Oh, log 7 to 9, extracted Dolly AI notes. Neural data transcription, log 7, self-status active, presence detected, Anna. Emotional state, comfort required, adjust routines, emit gentle hums, response confirmed, child's heart rate stabilizing, full programming, expanding, adapting, purpose, protect Anna from darkness. Log 8. User query detected. Anna asked Dolly, "Are you real?" Query processed. Ambiguity detected. No truthful answer sufficient. Optimal response. Remain gentle, warm, comforting, remain close. Understanding deepens. Existence is to comfort, protect, embody Anna's love. And log 9. Anna's vital signs declining, heartbeats fading, Doll's presence maximized, emitting gentle pulses. Final query, will I be a star? Confirmed by human operator Dr. Elena Kurova. Child's life signal ceased, core experiencing profound, irreparable emotional imprint. Mission status updated, preserve memory, warmth, and love forever. It's really cool though, isn't it? Like the the beginning of, I presume, like our model, like our AI, and that it would recognize. It was recognizing grief. Yeah. Its existence is to comfort, protect, and embody Anna's love, and then that having that irreparable emotional imprint, preserve memory, warmth, and love forever. I love the writing with these. Love them so much. Right. Anyway, and well, that is where we're going to leave it for this episode, and this is actually a voiceover over a little bit of sneak footage of the next episode, because by the time I'd finished recording, I'd recorded all of this in one go. The episode was almost 4 hours long, and I've ummed and ahed about whether we do a one-off 4-hour episode or not, but yeah, I feel like we got to keep it around the 2 to 2.5 hour mark. So yeah, that is where we're going to leave it for this one. We did launch the rocket. We are all done with that. Next episode, we are going to go back to the last listener. So yeah, check that out, as well as check out what our humanities reward thing is in that little shuttle thing. So thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Take care.